look nice.
You too?
You sure you want to do this?
Dead sure, yeah.
You showed your face in court yesterday. Why didn't you stop here today?
You're not going back there on your own?
Well, maybe it's for the best, you know. Jimmy's giving evidence today, and there's going to be a lot of talk about the day we lost your dad.
Your wedding day?
Look, if the defence think that I'm going to sit there playing the almost grieving widow, they can stuff it. Right, what happened to your dad? Right. And you? Look, Vinny, I just want him to know what he was really like.
But it's not that on trial, is it?
And if there's any justice, then neither would Jimmy. We owe it to him. We've got to show him that we'll be there for him, and you know that I'm right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right, look, I keep telling you, keep it zipped or they'll sling you out.
I know, I couldn't help it. The way the barrister from the prosecution was speaking to Jimmy, she was well out of order. Stuck-up cow.
Yeah, but just pipe it down, Mum. You heard the judge. One more interruption and you get banned.
I know, right? From now on, you won't hear a squeak from me. Apart from what I want for my lunch. A lot of heaters in the canteen. I'll just get me back from the car. Stay with the place. Hiya. Just been to the canteen with Vinny. It's heaving. It's that massive fraud trial in court 4. They were almost a punch-up over the last heater.
Couldn't face food.
No, Vinny couldn't either. I've just sent him off for a walk to clear his head. I'd be a bag of nerves if I had to face what you are. And I'm sorry for gobbing off this morning.
Oh, that's okay.
I just wanted them all to know how wrong this is.
10 minutes before I take the stand, in front of a room full of strangers who all think I'm some kind of crazed killer.
Secret, for giving evidence, don't think about the faces that are in front of you, right? Just pick one person in the room and talk to them the entire time. Like Nicola. Not me if you're desperate.
Right.
And if you feel like you're going to lose it, just think about the judge on the bog. Think about them all on bog, it works for me.
Thanks for that. Are you going back in?
Yes, and I promise I'll keep my gob shut. Enough of my family been all down to themselves mid-trial for contempt. Really that often, they might as well give us a security pass, save time.
Home from home, eh?
All you've got to do is tell the truth about what happened. It only gets tricky when you've got to lie under oath, you know. Especially when you're being cross-examined. Apparently, because I've heard that from a friend.
You don't have to do this. You being here, supporting me, it means a lot.
You're a good man, Jimmy.
Oh, doesn't feel like it at the moment.
Hey, I have seen enough courtroom thrillers, and they're all in the same. Right, someone stands in front of the judge and gives this massive speech about, you know, the person in the dock saying how brilliant they are. Everybody cries, then they get off.
If only.
So, last night, I wrote a few things down with Lydia. I've left a message with the judge, telling him I won't have my say.
I didn't know you could do that.
I can't, unless you get found guilty. Which you won't, under my watch. It's worth a try. Paul was my fiancé. I reckon it's the least they owe me, don't you?
That is so kind.
Will you just hear it, right? Because if you're as nervous as I think you are, then if you feel like you're in trouble, then you can just remember every word.
You don't have to.
Please, if you do one thing for me, just listen. I discovered after his death that Paul had been abusing our son, Vinny, both physically and mentally. He lied about his gambling addiction, stole money from my family members, and inflicted harm on himself to gain sympathy. So, it would be a travesty. Oh, it's a big word, that, isn't it?
Very.
Well, let me finish. If Jimmy King, a man who loves his family, a man who is upright, steadfast, honest, and much loved in his community, is punished for what happened on that day, which we all know was an accident. Paul was a monster and we're well rid of him.
I don't know what to say.
That's the short version. There was loads more, but I just didn't have enough time. Paul's ruined enough lives, and if I can help it, he's not ruining yours too.
It's not up to you, though, is it? I can't thank you enough for what you've just said, but I don't deserve all those words. And that man, the Jimmy King that you've just described, I don't recognise him.
That's where you're wrong, Jimmy. You're a wonderful person. You're a good, honest person. That's everything that Paul wasn't. And that is the main reason that I want you to walk out that court a free man. Jimmy King, you're a hero.
And you are just incredible. I am so sorry.
Don't be.
I've done it again, haven't I? I've made a complete prawn of myself in front of you.
Honestly, Jimmy, it doesn't matter.
I cannot apologise enough. Please, can we just pretend that never happened?
Forgotten already, yeah? What happens on the courtroom bench just stays on the courtroom bench. And shouldn't you be going back inside, yeah? And remember what I said, yeah? If you're struggling giving evidence, imagine all them bare bottoms on the bog.
That's the last thing he needs to hear. We're paying a proper solicitor a fortune for professional guidance, so he doesn't need any comedy advice from you. You lot might be in and out of here every other day. It doesn't mean you know how to address a court with gravitas.
Don't ask me.
Authenticity, integrity. And before you start, Paul Marlon listened to you. And where did he end up, eh? Months in prison. So just forget everything she said and stick to what we agreed. You'll be fine.
Look, I know it's a stressful day for you, right, but I'm just going to ignore that and I'm going to walk away.
She was being nice, Nico.
As it happens, I was just wishing him good luck.
You were?
Yes.
She's written a really supportive statement, saying all kinds of good things about me that I really don't deserve. I never have.
Well, nothing changes, Jimmy. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry. It's just this afternoon is the most important performance of Jimmy's life.
Ethan keeps saying it's not a performance.
Ethan's wrong. You're on stage today and it matters. You've got to get in the zone and stay there.
Just get inside and you give him what for.
We're going to walk back into that court together, hand in hand. You show him what you're made of. Ready?
Ready.
You're lucky, Jimmy, having your wife by your side.
Dead lucky.
He has no idea.